Welcome to this module on test planning and scope definition, a critical step in the software testing process. Test planning is where strategy meets execution. It lays the groundwork for successful testing by answering key questions: what to test, how to test it, when to test, and who will do the testing. Let's explore what makes a strong test plan and how to define its scope. A test plan is a document that outlines the objectives, strategy, resources, schedule, and deliverables for the testing phase of a project. It acts as both a roadmap and a contract, aligning expectations among testers, developers, stakeholders, and project managers. Without a plan, testing can become unfocused, inconsistent, or incomplete. The first step in creating a test plan is understanding the project's goals and requirements. This involves reviewing documentation, meeting with stakeholders, and identifying high-risk areas. The better you understand the product and its users, the more effective your test strategy will be. Next, define the scope of testing. Scope refers to the boundaries of what will be tested and what will not. This includes features, integrations, environments, platforms, and data sets. It's important to be clear and realistic. Testing everything is impossible. Prioritize based on risk, impact, and available resources. For example, if you're testing an e-commerce app, your scope might include functionality like login, shopping cart, and checkout. But you might exclude legacy features or third-party payment gateway performance if they're out of your control. Clear scope definition helps avoid scope creep and ensures the team focuses on what matters most. The test plan also defines the test strategy, the overall approach you'll take. Will you focus on manual or automated testing? Which types of testing will be used? Functional, regression, performance, security. What tools and frameworks will be involved? Your strategy should align with the project timeline, budget, and risk profile. Other critical components of the plan include the testing schedule, resource allocation, roles and responsibilities, and entry and exit criteria. Entry criteria specify the conditions that must be met before testing can begin, like completed development or environment setup. Exit criteria define what must be achieved for testing to be considered complete, like test case execution, defect resolution, and sign-off. Risk analysis is another essential part of planning. Identify potential risks that could affect testing, such as changing requirements, limited test data, or unstable builds. Document how you'll mitigate those risks, whether through contingency time, additional automation, or frequent stakeholder communication. The test plan should also include reporting guidelines. How will test progress be tracked? What metrics will be reported, like test coverage, pass-fail rates, or defect density? Regular reporting ensures transparency and keeps stakeholders informed. Finally, make your test plan a living document. Software projects evolve, and so should your plan. Review it regularly and update it as needed. A flexible, well-maintained test plan keeps the team aligned and responsive to change. In summary, effective test planning sets the stage for quality assurance. It defines what's in and out of scope, outlines the strategy, identifies risks, and coordinates the team. It's the blueprint for testing success. Next, we'll go deeper into risk identification and test impact analysis, critical tools for refining your test scope. Let's keep moving forward.